Street lights flicker on the avenue, taxi horns in a restless tune, people moving like they got somewhere to be, and I'm just walking, letting time move through me. And there's a corner where the band plays soft, couple dancing like they never lost, and the night don't ask you who you used to be, it just lets you be. And I don't need a reason, I don't need a plan, it's just another night in the city, but it feels like something more. Every face a different story, every step another door. And I don't try to hold it, I just let it come and go, 'cause there's something about this feeling only nights like this can show. Neon shining on a rainy street, reflections dancing at my feet. There's a kind of beauty in the in-between of what you are and what you've been. I pass strangers like we almost know, like we got somewhere we're meant to go, but we never say a word, we just move along to our own song. Yeah, the world keeps turning, and I'm right where I belong. It's just another night in the city, but it don't feel like the same. Every moment has a rhythm, every light a different name. And I don't try to catch it, I just let it pass me by, 'cause there's something about this living you can't explain, you just ride. Maybe tomorrow I'll slow it down, find a quieter place in town. But tonight I'm where the lights don't end, and the music feels like a friend. It's just another night in the city, but it's everything I need. A little motion, little mystery, a little space to breathe. And I'll keep on walking till the night lets go of me. Yeah, there's something about another night in the city. That's the kind of night you don't rush. Sun came up without asking, like it always seems to do. And I took a little time this morning just to see it coming through. There's a calm in simple moments that I used to pass right by. Now I let them stay a little longer, let them breathe before they fly. No, I don't need a reason for feeling like I do. It's a good day to be around, nothing more, nothing less, just a quiet kind of living without trying to impress. And I'll take it as it comes, no need to figure out every little thing. It's a good day to be around. I've been chasing all the answers, trying hard to understand, but the truth don't always need you to hold it in your hands. Sometimes it's in the laughter, sometimes in letting go, sometimes it's just a feeling that you don't have to know, yet finds you when you're not looking. That's the funny thing about it. It's a good day to be around, to just be where you are. You don't have to make it perfect, perfect. You don't have to go too far. Let it come and let it pass. Let it turn without a sound. There's something in just being here. It's a good day to be around. I've seen days that felt heavier, like they wouldn't let me through. So I don't take this kind of moment like it's something I'm owed. Yeah, it's a good day to be around, and that's enough for me. A little peace, a little time, a little room to breathe. And I won't ask for more than what I found right here. It's a good day to be around. Yeah, that'll do just fine. You don't have to paint a picture, I can read it in your eyes. There's a little hesitation, but there's no room left for disguise. You've been dancing round the question, like it's safer left unsaid. But I've heard that kind of silence, it's the loudest kind there is. So don't go thinking I won't notice every little move you make. Just say the word, darling, don't let it slip away. Love don't wait for perfect timing, it don't work that way. If you feel it, hold it. Don't let your heart pretend. Just say the word, darling, and I'll meet you there again. I've seen love arrive in whispers, I've seen it leave in storms. I've learned not to make it complicated when it's simple at the core. You can keep your grand illusions, all those lines you've rehearsed, but the truth is always easy. It just scares us at first. And I don't need a grand confession, just a moment that is real. Just say the word, darling, don't dress it up too much. Hearts don't need an explanation, they just need that touch. If it's there between us, then why pretend it's not? Just say the word, darling, before the feeling's lost. Maybe we're both a little careful, maybe we've both been here before, but I'd rather take a chance on something honest than keep knocking on a closed door. So say the word, darling, let the moment breathe. Love ain't something you can measure, it's something you believe. If you want it, take it. Don't wait for someday. Just say the word, darling, and I won't walk away. That smile it takes, just one little word.
Rain's been falling all through the evening, running slow down the window pane. People rushing like they're afraid of it. Me, I don't mind the rain. There's a rhythm in how it settles, like it knows where it's supposed to be. Ain't in no hurry to leave the moment, just like it's keeping company. I used to run from days like these, try to stay where the sun would stay. But I don't mind the rain, no, I don't turn away. There's something in the way it falls that makes me wanna stay. Let it come down slow, let it say what it's saying. I've got nowhere else to go. I don't mind the rain. There was a time I needed clear skies, needed everything bright and sure. But I've learned there's a kind of honesty in what the storm is for. And the nights when the world feels heavier, when the silence don't feel the same, there's a strange kind of understanding when you sit with a little pain. You stop trying to outrun feeling, you just let it pass through you. And I don't mind the rain, no, I let it remain. It don't ask me for anything, don't need me to explain. It just falls like truth, no pretending, no changing. And I've learned to let it do what it came to do. Maybe I ain't as strong as I thought. Maybe I just learned how to stand. When the weather don't go the way I planned, I don't fight it, I understand. No, I don't mind the rain, let it fall all night. There's a peace in not needing everything to feel right. If it washes things clean, then maybe I'll thank it for reminding me I can stand in it. I ain't going nowhere. There's a table for two by the window, where the light falls soft on the glass. They still set it the same every evening, like they're holding on to the past. I don't say much when they seat me, I just nod like I always do. But there's something that feels out of place now. There's no you. I still order the same kind of whiskey, let it sit while the ice melts slow, and the band plays those songs we once laughed through, like they somehow should it still know. There's a chair that nobody touches, though the room fills up right on cue. And it's funny how no one will ask me about you. Maybe they see it in my silence, maybe they know what I won't say. The table for two stays empty, no matter how full the room. There's a space that nobody walks into since the night you said we were through. And I tried, oh I tried to pretend I'm alright, but the truth shows up every night at a table for two. I've been told time has a way of healing, that it softens the sharpest pain, but it don't seem to change the feeling when I hear someone call your name. And I've learned how to sit with the quiet, let it say what I can't get through, but it echoes a little too clearly without you. I could sit somewhere new, start over, find a corner that don't remind me. But there's something about this old place that still feels like where you'd find me. The table for two stays empty, though I'm not alone in the crowd. There's a kind of loneliness people don't see when you're smiling out loud. And I stay 'cause I don't know where else I'd go, where the memory don't still show at a table for two. They still said it every night, like you might walk in There's a look in your eyes I remember. I don't think I've seen it before. Like you're not trying hard to be anything, just standing there and nothing more. And the room seems to fade all around us, like it knows not to get in the way. There's a rhythm in how we're not speaking that says more than words ever say. I've been wrong about love before, but this don't feel the same. So stay until the music ends. Don't let this moment disappear. We don't have to name it yet, just let it happen here. Hold on, like there's nowhere else to be. Just you standing close to me, while the world just slowly bends. Stay until the music ends. There's a warmth in the way that you lean in, like you trust what you're starting to feel. And I'm careful but not like I used to be. This time I'm letting it be real. I don't need every answer between us, don't need promises carved into stone. If tonight is as far as this goes, I'll still say I've never felt more at home. Funny how something so easy can feel this hard to believe. So stay until the music ends. Let the night take its time on us. There's no need to rush a thing. When it's this natural, just close, like we're already understood, like we always knew we would find a place where it all makes sense. Stay until the music ends. Maybe love ain't loud or reckless, maybe it's just quiet and true. Maybe it's a simple feeling that feels like I'm standing with you. So stay until the music ends. Even when the lights go low, we don't need forever now. Just don't let go, stay. Let the moment linger on, like a perfect gentle song that you never want to end. Stay until the music ends. We've got time, let's not waste a second of it.
Woke up this morning, didn't rush the feeling. Let the sunlight settle where it may. For a while I've been somewhere in between things, not quite lost, but not on my way. There's a rhythm to the way the world keeps turning, even when you're standing still too long. And I think I hear it calling me a little, like a half-forgotten song. No, I'm not where I was before you, but I'm not where I've been. I think I'll smile again. not like I used to do, but something soft and true that lets a little light come in. I won't pretend that I've got it figured out, but I can live without the weight I've been carrying. I think I'll smile again. Took a walk past all the places we remember. Didn't stop the way I used to do. There's a difference now in how I hold those moments. They don't hold the same of you. And I noticed how the air felt a little lighter, like it wasn't trying quite as hard. Maybe healing isn't something loud or sudden. Maybe it's just letting down your guard. I'm not chasing after yesterday now. I'm just letting it be. I think I'll smile again. Let it come naturally. No need for make-believe or something I have to defend. I'll take my time, let the feeling find its place. There's no need to erase every trace of where I've been. I think I'll smile again. Love don't leave you empty-handed, even when it walks away. Leaves a little understanding you can carry through the day. I think I'll smile again. Maybe not all at once, but just enough to trust that I can feel like this again. And if I do, well, that'll be more than enough. A quiet kind of love for the life I'm living in. I think I'll smile in. That feels a little better.
I've heard all the lines before, felt that feeling come and go, watched it build into something that I thought I'd always know. But this don't feel like guessing, don't feel like I'm just passing through. There's a kind of quiet certainty in the way I look at you. No, I'm not reaching for something that I might lose again. This time it's real. I don't have to wonder why, don't have to question what I feel.
or second guess my mind. It just stays like it's always been right here. And I don't feel the fear I used to feel. This time it's real. There's no need to make it bigger than the way it already is. It ain't loud, it ain't complicated. It's just something that exists. And the way you stand beside me, like there's nowhere else to go, that's the kind of understanding I've been trying just to know. And I don't feel like I'm falling, I feel like I've arrived. This time it's real. No illusions left to break, no pretending for the sake of something I can't feel. It just fits, like it's always known my name, like it never had to change to be what it is. This time it's real. Maybe love ain't meant to shake you, maybe it's meant to be still, like a moment you don't question, 'cause you already know it will. This time it's real, and I don't need anything more than the way we are right now, standing here on solid ground. Let it be everything it's meant to be. There's no doubt left in me, no uphill. This time it's real. Yeah, I know it now.
She walks in like she owns the evening, like the room was hers all along. Doesn't try to steal attention, still you notice she's the one. There's a way that she moves through people, like she's got nothing to prove. And the funny thing is she don't even seem to care if you approve. I've seen plenty try too hard to be something they're not, but she's that kind of woman you don't come across too often. No, she don't need the spotlight, it just finds her when she's walking. And I've learned not to chase it, some things just don't stay. But she's that kind of woman that makes you wanna stay. She'll laugh like she already knows you, but she won't give herself away. Keeps a little mystery with her, like she's saving it for another day. And you might think you understand her, but you're only halfway there. 'Cause the moment you get too certain, she's already somewhere else in the air. No, she don't play by the rules you thought you understood. She's that kind of woman, never easy to define. You could spend your whole life guessing what's going on behind her mind. And I won't pretend I've got her, no, I'm wiser than that. But she's that kind of woman you don't forget like that. Maybe she ain't meant for keeping, maybe she just passes through, leaves a little something with you that you didn't know you'd lose. Yeah, she's that kind of woman, doesn't belong to anyone. But if she stands beside you for a moment, you feel like you've already won. And I won't try to hold her, no, I've learned how that ends. But she's that kind of woman you remember now and then. Yeah, that kind.
I've been thinking about the way it all unfolded, how it came and went without a sound. All the moments I was sure would last forever, now just somewhere I can still be found. And I don't feel the need to hold them closer or try to make them something they're not. There's a kind of peace in letting go of things and loving them for what they were. No, I don't need to carry every answer, I just take it as it comes. I'll leave the light on for whatever comes my way. No need to close the door or turn the night away. If something finds me, then I'll let it in. And if it passes by, I'll just smile again. I'll leave the light on. There were days I tried to make it all make sense, tried to hold the world inside my hands, but it turns the way it always meant to turn. No matter what you think, you understand. And I've learned there's something in the not knowing that feels a little more like truth. Like you don't have to chase forever to find what's meant for you. Yeah, it meets you where you are when you finally slow down. I'll leave the light on, not for something I have lost, but for whatever's still to come, no matter what it costs. And I won't be waiting, I'll just be right here, living in the moment, while it's still clear. I'll leave the light on. Maybe that's all there is to living, letting go and holding on at the same time, without asking where it's going when it's gone. I'll leave the light on, let it glow soft in the night, not for what I'm missing, but for what feels right. And I'll take each moment as it comes along, with nothing left to prove, nothing left undone. I'll leave the light on. That'll do just fine.
Some things you learn too late to change them. Some words don't come when they should. You spend your time thinking there'll be another moment, but there never is when you thought there would. And it's not like you didn't feel it, you just didn't say it out loud. You were busy trying to be certain while the chance was slipping out. Funny how time don't wait for understanding, it just moves along its way. Some things you learn too late, like how to hold on right, or when to let love stay, instead of letting it pass you by. And you can look back, but it won't turn around. It just leaves you standing there with what you know now. Some things you learn too late. You can fill your life with good intentions and still miss what matters most. You can stand right there in the middle of something real and still feel like you're standing close. And it ain't always loud when it leaves you, sometimes it just fades away, like a song you thought would keep playing, but it slowly slips away. And by the time you finally see it clearly, it's already gone. Some things you learn too late, like how to say what you feel, or how to recognize when something's truly real. And you can regret, but it don't change a thing. It just echoes in your mind like a song you didn't sing. Some things you learn too late. Maybe that's just how it's meant to be.
Maybe that's the price we pay for thinking we've got all the time in the world to find the right words to say. Some things you learn too late, but maybe that's alright. Maybe it's the way we grow into who we are in time. And if there's one thing that I finally understand, it's to say what you feel while you still can. Before it's too late. Yeah, that's something I know now. When the evening sits down soft on the city and the daylight folds away without a sound, there's a quiet kind of truth that comes to visit when the restless world stops turning all around. I can hear the distant hum of people living, little stories drifting past me in the dark. And I wonder if they're holding someone close tonight, or just listening to their own uncertain hearts. Funny how the night can make you honest, strips away the things you thought you knew. And it's you, yes, it's always you I find in the spaces in my mind when the noise has settled down. It's your face in the glow of every light, in the stillness of the night, when the evening sits down soft. I've been busy trying hard to not remember, filling up my days with anything but you. But the silence has a way of being patient, and it always knows exactly what to do. Every road I take just leads me backward to a feeling I can't quite outrun. And it's you, yes, it's always you I find in the corners of my mind where the truth won't let me hide. It's your name, like a song I never chose, but it lingers and it grows when the evening sits down soft. Maybe love don't ever really leave you. Maybe it just learns to step aside, waits until the world is done pretending, then it comes and takes you by surprise. And it's you, still the one I never lost, even knowing what it cost to admit what still remains. It's your touch, though it's nowhere I can see. It's still reaching out for me when the evening sits down soft. Funny thing about love, it don't ask if you're ready, it just stays.
I saw your name the other day, didn't stop, just looked away, but it stayed with me a little longer than I thought it would. And I found myself back in those places, familiar streets, familiar faces, like nothing really changed, though I know it has for good. Funny how the past don't ask permission, it just walks right in. But we had our time, and it was something real. Not every love is meant to stay, but that don't change the way you feel. And I won't pretend that it didn't matter then, 'cause it did. Yeah, we had our time. There were nights we thought would last, like they'd never be the past, like we had a way of holding on to something strong. But life has its own direction, and love don't always come with protection. Sometimes it just moves you, then it moves along. And you learn not everything that ends was meant to break apart. 'Cause we had our time, and I wouldn't change a thing, even knowing how it goes or what tomorrow brings. And I can stand here now without asking how or when it slipped away. Yeah, we had our time. Maybe that's what makes it matter, not how long, but how it felt. And even now I wouldn't trade it for anything else. Yeah, we had our time, and that's enough for me. Not every story needs to last to mean everything, and I can let it rest without needing to pretend that it wasn't love, 'cause it was back then. We had our time.
There are roads you can wander forever, chasing lights that don't stay for long. There are dreams that can carry you somewhere, but not where the heart belongs. You can fill every space with a moment, you can lose yourself in a song, but there's always a quiet reminder of where the heart belongs. It don't matter how far you go or how much the world can change. The heart knows what it's been waiting for. Even when you're unsure, it finds its way somehow, and it stays through the passing of time, through the reason and rhyme. It don't need to know how. It just knows where it belongs. There are faces that fade into memory, there are nights that just come and go, but the ones that were meant to be with you are the ones that you always know. And it ain't in the grand declarations or the words you were told were strong. It's the feeling that don't need explaining, that's where the heart belongs. You can try to deny it, but it won't disappear. The heart knows what it's been holding on to long before you knew what you were searching for. And it stays like a light in the dark, like a permanent mark you can't ignore. It just knows where it belongs. Maybe we spend our whole lives learning what the heart already knew, that it ain't about the distance, it's about what stays with you. The heart knows, even when you're afraid, even when you've been changed by the road you've been on. And it stays like a truth you can trust, like a quiet kind of love that carries you on. Right where it belongs. Yeah, right where it belongs. When the night gets quiet and the room feels still, there's a kind of truth that time can't kill. It don't raise its voice, it don't ask for much, just a thought or a memory you can't quite touch.
I've been through the noise, I've been through the crowd, heard every promise said out loud, but it's in the silence where it all comes clear. All the things you thought would disappear. Funny how the world slows down when there's nothing left to chase. When the night gets quiet, that's when it finds you. All the little pieces you thought you were through.
And it don't feel heavy, it don't feel wrong. It's just where you go when you've been strong too long. When the night gets quiet,
There's no need to fight it, no need to explain. Some things don't leave you, they just change. And I've made my peace with what remains. You don't lose it all, you just rearrange.
and I've come to understand it in a way I never did. When the night gets quiet, there's nothing to hide, no place to run, no reason to lie. And I don't resist it, I just let it be, 'cause it's just another part of living with me. Maybe this is what it comes to, not an ending, just a view of everything you've ever carried, sitting there with you. When the night gets quiet,
I don't turn away, I let it stay for as long as it may.
'cause there's something honest in what remains when the world falls silent and calls your name. Yeah.
That's when you hear